Hi, this is Will from Refuse to be Feeble. Everyone wants to lift heavy, and the reason why is we want instant gratification. So being a transplant patient or being a person over a certain age, you have to be careful, whereas when you're lifting, you don't put stress on your tendons. Now you have your muscle bellies and the tendons attach the muscle to the bone. And we'll find that when we're trying to lift heavy, the weight goes from the muscle and it goes to the tendon. Then we can get a tear or an injury. And for those of us who've been through chemotherapy, dialysis, whatever, the medicines that we have, they can weaken the tendon, so we have to be careful with that. And what I'm saying is reason why people want to lift heavy is because they think they will grow it and get it faster. In reality, that is not true. Let's say when I train a person, if I train a person 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, people may think, oh, you need to work more. And if you work more, then you will get it faster. Actually, the opposite is true. When you are a natural athlete, the body has to train. It goes under the stress and it needs time to recuperate. Rather than downtime, when it's recuperated, you start it again. Now, recuperation can take some people 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It all depends on the intensity that you put it in. For example, if I was struck with a bat, if they hit me at 5 miles an hour, vice 20 miles an hour, there is a difference because of the damage. It'll take long to recuperate. So space your time out, do an exercise, train for a day, and see how you feel a day or 2 later. If you recuperate quickly, then you can go a little bit harder. Whereas then it will take you the second day to recuperate, and then you can start again. Next, if we train hard all the time and trying to lift heavy, we're going to exert so much force, and what we do is exert cortisol. And what it does is, believe it or not, it allows the body to break the muscle down. In reality, you start losing muscle. So what happens? You train hard to build muscle, but yet you're stressing the muscle, it can't recuperate, so you start burning it off and you start losing it. Then when we start losing muscle, we think, oh, we're getting fatter. So what do? We drop our calories. So you're training harder, losing muscle because you're not recuperating, dropping your calories, not having the energy to build and recuperate, and then boom, you have no muscle, you're weaker, you've lost some pounds, but what you've lost is muscle. So I always tell my clients, you have to earn the right to lift heavy. And in earning the right to lift heavy, you have to go by form, by intensity. And once you build up to that level, then you sit there and say, okay, how can I stress my body more? Which means I was taught, well, if you got stronger each time, one day you'll bench press 1,000 pounds. So never say never, but more than likely you'll never bench press 1,000 pounds. And the machine didn't have that amount of weight. So what we did was when I maxed out on the weight, I changed how I did it. I changed my intensity. And when I changed my intensity, the weight went down, and then I grew. By upping my intensity, I had longer periods of rest time that I needed to recuperate. When you're resting and recuperating, that's when your muscles grow. So Rome was not built in a day. Train smarter, train harder, with intensity, rest, go back again when it's time to, when you feel up to it, but don't just put it off because mentally you don't want to do it. And like I said, don't rush it, it will come and you'll get better. This is a marathon, not a sprint. This is Will.
We are the people that refuse to be feeble. I said, yeah, we are the people that refuse to be feeble. I said, yeah, we are the people that refuse to be feeble. I said, yeah, we are the people that refuse to be feeble.